Finished 1-1, Chris, but it doesn't really tell the story. The game that had everything.
Yeah, I think you just said it to one of the neutrals that walked into the clubhouse there. 4 red cards, 2 late goals, goal line clearances, bodies on the line, and yeah, listen, a thoroughly entertaining game for the neutral, but it's exactly what I asked from the lads that we had here today. Show me what you've got in a locker. Are you willing to put your body on the line for the badge? And they done exactly that.
You said to me before the game what you was hoping for was hard work, endeavour, and for players to leave it all on the pitch, and I don't think you could fault anyone for doing that.
No, definitely not. I mean, the first half, I said to one of the supporters behind the goal, if we can get into the half time 0-0, I honestly believe we'll get something out of the game, because they was doing everything I asked of them. Second half, obviously, incident happens just down in front of me. Both of the managers, myself and Jamie Shaw, their manager, gets sent off, so I wasn't able to watch much more of the game. But just as I come back out of the change room, we managed to go 1-0 up. And then with, I see 3 goal line clearances, Camille makes 3 or 4 saves. I've got Charlie, Ellis, Harry throwing their heads in the way of shots, and like I say, dying for the calls, and that's exactly what we asked for as a football club. And I'll be honest, it frustrates the life out of me, because I think if we'd have done that for probably the last 3 or 4 weeks, the outlook of the season would have been a little bit different with regards to the playoff picture. But today has just shown me the boys that have stuck around and stood by us and stuck with Romford are exactly what we need, and there's a core there that we can see out the season with, and hopefully keep that core ready for next season.
I mean, everyone has said that before the game they'd have taken a point, but you were disappointed in the end that it wasn't all 3.
Yeah, listen, we go 1-0 up against the run of play. They've had numerous chances. Camille's made 4 or 5 absolutely outstanding saves to keep it a 0-0. But when we go 1-0 up, they've got such a direct approach, Stanway. We seem to nullify it, and it's just, we was dealing with it so well. And the way they score with just like the ricochet, and then it comes across the box, and they've got 2 just there free. It's just tired bodies not coming out quick enough to catch them offside. But yeah, the way we concede the equaliser, it's difficult to accept a point even with 10 men.
But you must feel a lot more positive today than sort of after last week's game. And we did a video last week, and I think sort of people were a bit concerned about how sort of down and dejected you were.
Yeah, it's just me as a person. I'm my own biggest critic, and I've always been someone with a winning attitude. I've always played football because I want to win, and I have to win. And when we don't win, it obviously affects me personally, and ultimately I feel like I let the supporters down, because I'm the one that sends the team over the white line, and I see myself as responsible for the results. And unfortunately, with the last 2 weeks not going our way and the performances, I was very, very down. But today has lifted spirits back up, and to see like the travelling support today all clap the boys off is exactly what Romford Football Club's always been about, and long may that continue.
You said you wanted to give some players that perhaps hadn't had much minutes this season some minutes, and none of them let you down, did they?
No, I mean, Blazer's come back in. I know he went off to Ashford and Middlesex, the league above, give that a go. But when I reached out to him, he's come back to me. He was superb today, and I probably didn't give him enough of an opportunity previously. David has had limited game time, run his socks off for us today. Young Harry Elsey again. I could go for them all and name them all, but the one that stands out for me, and the boys said it in the change room, was Camille. Obviously, we bought Jake in because Camille went away on holiday, but yeah, Camille today was absolutely world class. Like I say, if you'd have seen some of the saves he makes on Match of the Day this evening, they wouldn't go and miss in the Premier League. He was outstanding.
Long journey up to Clacton on Tuesday, but you must go up there with some hope and belief.
Yeah, the boys in there now all saying 3 points is a must on Tuesday night to back today up, and that's the sort of belief and the attitude that we haven't had there the last couple of weeks. So I go there fully expecting to get 3 points, and I'm confident them lads will carry out what exactly I ask of them.
And whilst playoffs might be a bit of a stretch, just a case of playing as well as you can and getting as many points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, we need probably 3 or 4 results to go our way for certain teams to drop points, and we need to win our last 9 games. But we've just said in there, we'll stick together. We'll see where we end up at the end of the season, and if we do win 9 on the bounce, we see where that takes us.
And more fun in the newbie household tonight?
Yeah, a little bit more. They'd have a cheerful dad rather than a miserable one sitting there watching Match of the Day. So yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you, mate.